Hello. Um, what the fuck? Anyways, I am just filming my kind of end of season video, which I do at the end of every season or chapter, talking about like what's new and how the season or chapter's been so far. So this is the end of chapter 4. I already made a video about that, but I got it wrong because turns out this counts as a chapter 4 season. So this is kind of clearing up everything new in the past month. So I'm pretty sure the last time I made a video I talked about everything that happened in chapter 4. I'll probably go over that a bit while playing some ranked. And I'll talk about a lot of new stuff for chapter 5. And obviously, as you can see, the timer saying 3 days, 3 hours, 13 minutes and 5 seconds, which is counting down to the live event, which we'll also talk about. So starting off with how chapter 4's been, I would rate it overall like 7 out of 10, because like Last Resort and chapter 4 season 1 were the main good parts about the season, and season 2. I can't really say the same about season 3 or Fortnite OG because I'm not really a fan of the chapter 1 map, but the good thing about Fortnite OG is Fortnite hit like its overall biggest player amount ever, like 44 million players in 1 hour or something, I don't know, 1 day maybe, which is really good because that means that, you know, this has made the game basically blow up. Last night we had Black Widow returning, so I thought I'd buy her emote. Pretty cool. And then we also got this new emote, which I really like. Let's see. Aww, I didn't get it this time. Oh well. Anyways, so I'll kind of quickly go through the different things we've had in Chapter 4 so far. So Chapter 4 Season 1 we had a new map with like the autumn, snow and grass biome. We had the Citadel and like Faulty Splits and Frenzy and Slappy and all that kind of stuff. That was exciting. And we had like so many good weapons that season because they were like really unique. Because we had the like Shockwave Hammer, the Excalibur Rifle, the Shield, the Bird. Like they were all really cool weapons from the Oathbound. And then we ended off with the Riftgate, and even though there were throughout the whole chapter 4 no mid-season map changes really, it was still decent, and we had the Riftgate to finish that off, so I think that's pretty neat. But oh my god, really? Right, anyways, it's just been beamed. But that was so cool. And then in season 2 we had like the Kinetic Blade, the suppressed Havoc like AR and the Havoc shotgun, and we had like the whole Mega Biome, which was one of the biggest like map changes for a new season, and it was really cool. I love the Mega Biome and it worked really well. I just hate how it removed Faulty when it didn't even need to, but honestly it was amazing. That was a really good season as well. Decent battle passes through all of them. Chapter 4 Season 1 definitely had the best battle pass. That was one of my favourites. And then on to Season 3, probably my least favourite of the chapter, but it wasn't terrible. It's just they did the summer event really bad, and the jungle was in an awkward position, but it had a lot of cool stuff, and it was memorable. For being one of the most hated seasons, but split happened. No way I just said that. But anyways, then moving on, we had season 4, Last Resort, which was probably the second best season of the chapter. Because we had like Relentless Retreat, Eclipse Estate, and Sanguine Suites. They were all amazing POIs, and they had bosses, guards, everything. The one wish I had for that season is maybe some battle pass characters were guards. I mean, like, bosses. Because instead we just had generic, like, I don't know, wild card reskins. But it was still cool. The dealers were pretty cool. And I did buy the dealer's skin. Still a bit disappointing with that, with that case. But, honestly, it was overall really good. Don't need that. We had the Twin Mag AR, the, what was it, like there was like some shotgun, it was really good. Oh, shit! Fudge cake. And that was overall pretty decent. So, really good season. A lot of bosses and that stuff. Second best. But the map in Chapter 4 was really meh. I mean, a lot of the POIs were alright, like, but I feel like when they started to remove Faulty and, like, the Citadel, it kind of lost a bit of its, you know, like, charm. And also the middle of the map having a big hole in it was really not ideal. I feel like if they just made the jungle over where, like, Frenzy was or something, I don't know, but they also removed that amazing, like, really big mansion in Season 4, which was annoying because I love that mansion. But overall, decent. They kind of fucked it up though. And I guess they noticed that they fucked it up because there weren't any events, there wasn't any, like, storyline. It was probably the worst for any of that stuff. And so they decided to try and make up with it with Fortnite OG, which definitely worked because it's brought back so many people and the game has hit its, like, most played ever since it released. But it really was not that fun for me. The only good thing about this season, I think, is the loot pool. It's got a lot of good items and weapons and stuff, but otherwise, it's kind of mediocre. But that's controversial opinion because a lot of people like Chapter 1, but I don't. So, cannot wait for Chapter 5, which should hopefully have a really nice map where the roads connect. Apparently a snow biome, and what would be even better is having snow cover the map, like it did in Chapter 3 and 2 for the Christmas event. But you can't make them do that. They didn't for Chapter 4, but they had a good snow biome in Chapter 4. I just think the map covered in snow would have looked really cool. But they didn't do that. Maybe they will for Chapter 5, I doubt it, but it will be really fun. And if they actually add in, like, changes between each, like, update. Like in Chapter 3 Season 1, we had 2 new POIs in, like, the space of 2 updates or something. We had, like, Tilted and Covert Cavern and, like, constant drills coming through the map. It was so cool, and the storyline was great. And then in Season 2, we had, like, the blimps being taken down and the fights in the POIs. And then the Collider, which was really good. Season 3, we had, like, the different POIs changing and shifting. And we had, like, that Indiana Jones temple, which was really cool. And Chapter 3, Season 4, we had, like, I think it was Chrome and, like, the POIs would start to float, which was also really cool. Like, they handled the mid-season updates really well in Chapter 3 and Chapter 2 and Chapter 1, but really not in Chapter 4. Like, it's really low on content. Especially the storyline. They did hire a new director for the storyline, and a lot of people have been saying that this event is going to be kind of a kickoff to start a new storyline or finish the current one. I think that'll be good because we need, like, a fresh start, but maybe keep some characters like Sloan and Jones and, like, the Paradigm or the Foundation. But that's why you don't hire actors that are famous, because it costs a lot of money and then you can't have them in the storyline much. Though, I've got to say, it was overall pretty decent. Chapter 3 definitely had a lot of better stuff that Chapter 4 did not have. Let's see if I hit anyone. Okay. Oh. I'm in duo. Please don't tell me I'm in duos. Oh my god, this guy's a sweat. Come on. I'm gonna be honest here. I've gotten really bad. Like, I'm not warmed up today because I've been playing creative. But to be honest, I've actually been doing really well in ranked this season because I haven't been doing as many, like, videos. Instead, I've just been focusing on, you know, shit on. I'm a sprayer. That wasn't even good. But, GG's. Great, 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 great. It's Joe over. Jesus Christ! Right, thank you, whoever killed me. Of course it's a fake Renegade. If you don't have Renegade Raider, just don't wear any version of it. It's a shit skin. Well, anyways, as I was saying, now we'll move on to, like, hopefully the storyline will be better. And Chapter 5 will either have a really good storyline or a really bad one. And I feel like what the seasons lacked is kind of, like, involvement in the story. Because all it had was, like, the jungle appeared and, like, Mega appeared and, like, there's no explanation as to how Eclipse Estate got here. There was absolutely zero explanation as to how we got on the Chapter 1 map. They didn't even do a story trailer because I think even themselves didn't have an explanation. They just needed players. But hopefully they'll fix that all, because I feel like the Season 2 lacked, like, in Chapter 2, Season 2, we had, like, Ghost vs. Shadow, Chapter 3, Season 2, Io vs. Seven, but Chapter 4, Season 2, there wasn't really a versus, it was just, like, Peace Syndicate quests that didn't have any really relevance, because it just got all, like, trash at the end of the season. So, that was kind of pointless. But if they fix that kind of stuff and maybe do like some kind of battle season in season 2 of Chapter 5, then I think it'll be good, because it gives me reasons to post. Because, like, the reason I haven't been posting at all in Fortnite OG is because, first of all, the map's already been used, so there's nothing, like, really new on it. And also, like, I just don't like the colours and all that kind of stuff of the Chapter 1 map. It's just a bit bad. But the fact that the Chapter 1 map storyline has been better than, like, the past 2-3 seasons of Chapter 4, like, literally 1 month of content is better than, like, 7 months worth, which is kind of embarrassing, but it's good that this season's short and kind of sweet, I guess, because a lot of people are happy with the game. Now let's talk about the event. So, for some reason there's going to be an Eminem concert, which, don't get me wrong, like, that's cool and all, and I guess it'll get a lot of people happy, but, like, what is the need for a concert during what's supposed to be an event to fix the storyline, you know? Like, why would you want to put a music concert in a storyline event, which makes you think the event is not storyline? Like, I'm not the type to make orange rhyme with banana, but I just think that I'm playing Fortnite with your grandma, you know? It's just not. What is the reason? And I feel like the event's gonna be terrible, like, even worse than Fracture, because for some reason it's here to show off a Lego and Rocket League and music collaboration. I don't know how they're gonna fit like a storyline into any of that. But I do admit the teasers have been promising for storyline, because we had like the Rocket teaser, which was all storyline related, and the newest teaser about galaxies, which I'm not sure if that's related to the stupid metaverse thing, which actually I'll go on to in a minute, but I guess we'll have to see. But we've had a lot of leaks about the event, with like an event map with a bunch of like cuddle team leaders and like this giant cuddle team leader head from chapter 3 and all that kind of stuff. So I don't really know how I feel about that. It's gonna be a bit weird, but I'm really excited either way. I'm sure the event will be very cool, and there's only 3 days until the event, and if you don't count the last day, 2 and 3 nights, so really not long, as you can see over there. But the fact that like I feel like it's, I'm not gonna say that, I don't want to jinx it, but we'll have to see. But that metaverse thing they did, I feel like is a part of this, because like they were gonna block people from using skins in the event with that age rating thingy, which was the worst update probably Fortnite's ever done. Which was like introducing the age range to creative maps, which stops you from using like any items that are apparently considered scary to little children, which is like a banana in a suit with a gun in his pocket. I don't really get how that's scary. Maybe little Timmy will have nightmares. I could maybe see how things like Carnage and Venom are, but really? A freaking banana? It's weird. Anyways, that metaverse was the worst possible update ever, but apparently they're changing it so that less than 10 skins are only going to be disabled. And the rest are going to be usable after all. And the event, they confirm that in the event you can wear whatever skin you want, which I also think is pretty good, because people not being able to wear their favourite skins in the event, like the Visitor. Fuck! I'm really bad. Anyways, moving on from the event, we can talk about chapter 5. So about a month ago when OG first started, I'm pretty sure it was literally the night before OG, or the night when it first started, chapter 5 map was like entirely leaked. Obviously it hasn't been 100% confirmed to be the map, but it's like a 99% chance, and it looks amazing. I was trying to persuade everybody, like all my friends, that it was actually a decent map, and none of them were taking it. But one advantage of the map is the roads are gonna connect, meaning that we can actually drive cars without crashing them, which is one problem with chapter 4, as many other problems. So I hope the biomes are gonna smoothly go together instead of having like rocks and like holes in between them. It's really annoying to fight with, but we'll have to see. And we can always, I'm sure the map will be good either way. I'm just a bit worried about like Battle Pass and the storyline, which is a bit concerning, but I'm sure it'll be good. We'll have to see though, because my main concern is storyline, and if like Fortnite's actually gonna continue well. I guess we'll go tilted, get this match over with. So chapter 5 sounds really cool. There are leaks with things like there's going to be a snow biome, and in the snow biome, if you like burn something, apparently it's going to melt and like turn into water, which sounds crazy, but I don't really know like how it's going to go. We'll have to see though. I'm sure whatever happens, it'll be good to have a new map. Hopefully there'll be like an opening cinematic, and I've also heard that you can play creative during downtime. Well, not downtime, but before downtime after the event, which is a bit worrying to me because, oh my god. I hate Fortnite, I hate Fortnite, I hate Fortnite! It's Joe over, 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 it's Joe over. It's not Joe over yet. Holy moly. See, I'm not that bad. Oh great, someone's building towards me. It might be Joe over. Yeah, it might be Joe over. Anyways, chapter 5 sounds very promising. And to be honest, I think it will be a great new start and potentially one of the best things that's happened since chapter 3 started. So as long as they handle the seasonal events well, which they did terribly this year, Fortnite Mez was mediocre at best, and do not get me started on the summer event. Oh my god! Sweat! I was 41%. I bet it's gonna go down. Okay, it went up a little bit. Anyways, that's kind of all for the video. But if you stayed this long, can you see I'm a fucking banana? And I'll be streaming the event, so make sure to check out the stream if you want. That's about it. If you want to check out any of my maps during downtime, I'm not exactly sure how the stuff works, but I have Battle Lab, like RP Island published, 4.0 version. You can find it on my creator page, which I think is just TechPilsFN. And I'm not exactly sure how that works. Like, is it going to be the chapter 5 map? Is it going to be a chapter 1? Is it going to be a chapter 4 map? Or are you not going to be able to play it? I don't know how it is with Creative Royale. But you can play creative and other published maps. So if you can't join that and you feel bored, I think I have a gun game up or an exploration of the chapter 2, like season 2 Spawn Island. So if you feel bored and want to check them out, but there's probably a lot more exciting maps out there. So thank you for watching, and I guess we'll see what the event in chapter 5 is like.